All right, let's just jump right into it. Because if you've ever tried to move your assets from one blockchain to another, you know the feeling. It can be slow, it can be expensive, and honestly, it's pretty nerve-wracking. But what if it didn't have to be? Today, we're taking a look at Owlto, a project that's on a mission to end what we'll call the cross-chain headache.
And this quote, this just says it all, doesn't it? It's a feeling pretty much anyone in this space can relate to. You click send, and then you just wait, and you hope. You're hoping everything shows up safe and sound on the other side. It's a huge problem that's been looking for a real solution for a long, long time.
So let's actually break that down a little. What exactly is this cross-chain headache? Well, it really comes down to three big issues: the time it takes, the money it costs, and just the raw stress it puts you through.
Yeah, these points probably feel a little too familiar. We've all been there, right? Staring at the block explorer, wondering if something got stuck, dealing with those crazy high fees that can just pop up out of nowhere. And then there's that pit in your stomach, that stress of the unknown, that little voice asking, what if my funds are just gone? It's just a fundamentally broken user experience.
Okay, but what if we could just flip this whole process completely on its head? What if, instead of you doing all the hard work, the protocol did it for you? This is exactly where Owlto comes in and introduces a totally new way of thinking. They call it an intent-centric approach.
So what in the world does intent-centric actually mean? It's actually really simple, but it's incredibly powerful. It means you don't have to worry about the how anymore. You just need to declare the what. You just say, hey, I want this much of this coin to end up on that chain, and that's it. The protocol figures out all the messy, complicated stuff in the background for you. And this right here illustrates the difference perfectly. The old way is all on you. You're the one who has to research the right bridge, guess the best route, and hope the fees are reasonable. The Owlto way, it's all automated. You go from being the pilot to being the passenger. You just tell it where you want to go, and Owlto handles the entire journey. Of course, making something that simple for the user means there has to be some seriously sophisticated tech working behind the scenes. So how does Owlto actually pull this off? How does it deliver on that promise of being fast, cheap, and simple? Well, it really comes down to two key pieces of technology. First up is AI-powered routing. Now, this isn't just about finding any path. It's about predicting network traffic and congestion to find the smartest path for you in that exact moment. That saves you time and it saves you money. Then they use zero-knowledge proofs. This is fantastic. It means your transfers are completely private, but they're still mathematically verified and secured on the blockchain. You get the best of both worlds, total privacy and ironclad security. So for you, the user, this entire complex dance is completely invisible. You just do step one. You state your intent. Behind the curtain, Owlto's AI immediately finds the optimal route, and then ZK proofs lock everything in securely. It's a completely seamless flow that just erases all that cross-chain complexity. Now, a great idea is one thing, but adoption, that's what really tells the story. So let's look at the numbers for a second, because this is where you start to see that Owlto is becoming way more than just another bridge. It's actually becoming a core piece of infrastructure. And that's really the key takeaway here. This isn't just a convenient tool for you and me anymore. It's evolving. It's becoming the backbone that other projects and developers are now building on top of. And when we check out the numbers, you'll see just how fast that's happening. Let's start with the scale of this thing. First, its reach. Owlto already supports over 70 different networks. That creates this massive interconnected web for assets to move around. And that kind of reach, well, it's led to some incredible usage. We're talking millions of transactions already processed through the platform. This thing is seriously battle-tested. But this number, this might be the most important one for the future. Over 150,000 smart contracts have been deployed using Owlto's developer tools. That shows you it's not just a bridge anymore. It's a full-blown developer platform that's powering the next wave of cross-chain apps. So when you put it all together, you've got this elegant solution to a really painful problem. You've got the powerful tech to back it up, and you've got this massive, growing adoption. It really starts to feel like we're looking at a new standard for how we move value across blockchains. And that really brings us to the final simple question. With technology like this out there, technology that makes bridging faster, cheaper, and way less stressful, are you still doing it the old hard way? It leaves you with a pretty clear choice. Stick with the headache or start bridging smarter.